Wesley.
What?
You gonna go to a high limit race over here?
What'd you say?
You gonna come to a high limit race at Outlaw?
I don't know about Outlaw. I was gonna try to go to Utica on Friday, the Friday night. Outlaw's a little further away.
I think Outlaw is gonna be the better races.
How far Outlaw is from me.
You're in Albany, Saratoga?
I'm near that, yeah. I'm right almost in the middle of all three between Fonda, Lebanon Valley, and Albany, Saratoga.
You're probably about 2.5 hours.
Lebanon Valley is where I am every week once that starts up. Outlaw is 3.5 hours.
Damn, I didn't think you were that far out.
Oh, that's
You're right
out
off.
there. That's almost right out towards Watkins Glen. Yeah.
Yeah. You going to Glen this year?
I wanted to go to the 6 hour, but it's the same weekend as New Hampshire's NASCAR race, so I don't know. The Watkins Glen Cup race, I think we're doing something already. Well, when did that fall again? Oh, we're gonna go to Maple Grove. That's the weekend of Maple Grove when the Cup race is at. Scotch doubles. Scotch doubles is the one where you alternate shot. Alright.
You been to Weedsport yet?
Nope, I haven't been to Weedsport yet either. Have you ever went to Super Dirt Week at the Mile?
Yep. I went to the second last one, the last one, and the year before.
Have you guys ever had 3 chicks at once?
That was random.
No,
I thought we were just asking if we've ever been.
you ever had a mother-daughter show?
As a matter of fact, I have. I haven't got them to make out. It's kind of fucked up.
It is.
Me and my dad used to go camp from like Wednesday through the weekend. Oh my god, that was a party house. Super Dirt Week, that was a blast.
Yeah, it was.
I miss it there.
It's still a blast.
Wasn't the greatest, but
Oswego, but the racing sucks.
That is Oswego.
Yeah, we went to Oswego. We went to Oswego for the 50th there a couple years ago. She didn't like it because she's like, it's not a real dirt race. There's no dirt flying in my face.
In my hair. In my hair.
No, the race
Sorry,
was that the year it was chunking real bad?
No, that was the year before we went. That was bad. I watched that. Yeah. I saw that on. I couldn't believe how bad that was. How many flips? Wasn't there a lot of flips from that?
Yeah, there was a lot of flips.
That was. No, luckily the year.
I can't wait till they bring it. I can't wait until they bring that freaking track on iRacing.
Me either. That'll give a whole nother dirt track and an asphalt track.
I wish they'd bring Lebanon Valley.
Yeah, Lebanon Valley, Albany, Saratoga, or Fonda. Anywhere around here that I've been to multiple times would be cool to be able to run it on iRacing.
Woods is still +1.
Something just tells me, but you're going to hear it here first. I just feel like something tells me they're talking about. I think Dale Jr. said there's going to be a car like no other or something that they're going to release. Something tells me they're going to, when they release Oswego, they're going to bring out the super modified with it.
Yep, that's what I'm about to say.
Trigger, you there?
Yep, something just tells me that's happening. So I've been saying that since, so I'm hoping I'm right. Then I feel
Striker.
Cool.
Striker.
It is golf's unofficial fifth major.
I want you to look up
It is the
Turn
home
3
of
Racing
the PGA Tour.
on YouTube.
It is 18 of the most diabolical holes ever strung together. It is visually intimidating. It is narrow fairways. It is water at every turn. But for the player who outlasts all others, it is the richest prize in golf. It is the Players' Championship.
What do you think of that guy?
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. For over 4 decades, this has been the home of the PGA Tour and the site of its flagship event as we bring you opening round coverage of the Players. This promises to be a fun 4 days, a lot of storylines to get to as we check out the early leaderboard. The leader is the South Korean Sung-Yul No. He's rolling early at 8 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer with some work to do as we have seen some low numbers already in this first round. Opening round here at the Players' Championship for our featured golfer. Bay Hill proved to be a little too formidable last week. It was an MC, which unfortunately stands for missed cut. Now things are about to get even trickier. The field is deep. The tensions ratchet up a bit. Frank, curious, what do you remember about competing here in this event for the very first time?
Rich, I was tormented like just about every other player when they first step on the golf course. You know, Pete Dye is the master of disguise or camouflage. So often when you stand on a tee box, you look at what appears to be trouble. But believe it or not, that's the line to take. Pete Dye had a wonderful way of putting a bunker, what looked like in play, actually more as a line to aim at. So practice hard during your practice rounds. Find the lines, because those lines will serve you
He
well.
has 2,000 more subscribers than fucking Jason does. What's he charging, you know?
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that to do over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
380 at 10.
James Dave. 2-4.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And he will very quickly move to 1 under par. A fine Thursday as we get rolling in this Players' Championship. The course in pristine condition. Frank, we hear so much about this golf course being one that favors accuracy over distance. Is that fair to say?
It is. Often we use the phrase, it favors no one. And I think that's the hardest part of the golf course. There's no stereotypical type winner here at TPC Sawgrass. It really is a good blend of just finding position on some holes. Then the longer hitters, well, they can take advantage. The new 12th hole, for example, the drivable par 4. There's some tweaks in the golf course, but still, they expose everybody long and short. And that's the beauty and, in some respect, the pain of this golf course.
This is tugged way left. Well, that one misses the fairway, but Frank, not too bad, so a chance still to get out of the gates, birdie.
Really, 6?
Yeah, golf's not a game of perfect. I'm curious on how this second shot's going to be hit, though.
I'm ready for more than that.
Y'all are idiots. Y'all are a bunch of idiots in here.
That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in
a lot
a
of
really
dubbing
good
going
position
on?
here on the par 5.
Dude, they're fucking just dumping each other.
Okay.
Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No chance. That's just okay, I'd say, but he's left himself at least a chance at a par, Frank.
Come on, Rich. I mean, you're being too kind there. That's not ideal.
That's a confident roll right there. Well done. It's a par here at the second, and he'll remain at 1 under par.
Leslie, you like that game too?
Frank, break down the par 3 third for us.
Yeah.
The big bridge in the middle of the green really have a front section and a back section. That front bunker, the one that you first see off the tee, that really doesn't come into play. But there's a sneaky one behind the flag and down the left side. Really good par 3.
Really?
Yes, sir.
I think he ran it in Maple Grove last year.
He runs every single one that the Nationals go to. You better tell her who. Said who.
Okay, that one's dancing. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
And this one might need a little bit extra encouragement, Rich, to make it up this slope, but all in all, not too difficult a putt.
What's that? Sorry, I haven't
Were you trying to drop him for everything?
So that, safely in, it's a par here at the third.
Mr. Gaming
And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under.
Mr. Game Streams is still over with his legs there.
So much focus here, Frank, on 16, 17, and 18. Number 4 is a hole that gets overlooked, but it's a fun one.
Yeah, the second shot here is more daunting, especially when that flag's on the left. So you really do start looking at that blue stuff. Water.
Shirt. What? For the high banks.
I was thinking to put one on there.
Good smart play right here. If you're not positive you can clear it, you can't take on that water, and this will leave just a short wedge in from there.
The Super Dirt Car Series canceled.
Substantial movement on this putt right to left, and it's from distance, so this one not just about speed, but line as well.
Thunder, yeah, I can't ask you.
Oh.
Get your motor running.
See, if you had Facebook, you could fucking see that.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly, fuckface.
Yeah, fuckface.
Excuse me? Well, give her the fucking headset. She ain't gonna talk to me like that.
Oh, she wasn't talking to you.
Oh.
Door banging.
No, that'll be short. Maybe by a good 10 feet. Right about 9 feet here to the hole.
Striker.
Oh, so we gotta get together and go drink a beer. We're too close.
Oh, maybe a misread there, and that curls by to the left.
Dude, do it. Does any of you guys follow Daddy Dave on Facebook?
Oh, yeah.
See his new custom fucking...
That one safely in for a bogey. And that's going to move him back down to even par.
I love this girl.
You ever been down to his garage?
Frank, how about this par 4 fifth?
I lost count the number of bunkers here off the tee and sort of in play with the second shot if you're in trouble, or even the one that's sort of left and long. Really good par 4.
Souvenirs and shit.
Fairway somehow has to be achieved if you want to reduce this par 4 to just a simple 2-shotter.
He's pretty cool shit.
Kind of like the old Dennis, whatever from...
We've already seen some narrow landing areas on these first few holes. Number 5, no different, and that is really a good tee shot there.
Yeah.
The gas monkey stuff. I remember all over the track used to be nitro fish back when I started going. Right?
Hey man, I bought this car for $4,800. We're gonna sell it for $50,000. We're gonna make a profit. Yeah, okay, okay.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. Well, Frank, this is a case where a par is going to feel like an eagle if he's able to get this done.
If he can just make it, just make this putt, then just like run to the next tee.
come and me one go home.
Okay, no further damage. It's a bogey 5. And he'll drop back to 1 over par.
Good thing is, I don't got fucking...
Frank, what do you think of the 6th? Pretty short par 4.
It is, but you come out of that sort of corridor and the fairway opens up and then it narrows up, bunkers to be around. Very, very few people hit driver here.
Oh, well.
Dude,
Hi,
you see they're
Bubba.
giving 10-point penalties for not being in the Discord? Bunch of
Come
fucking-
And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway.
I've never heard of
So
that.
after a well-placed drive, this his second from short range.
I'll tell him go fuck himself.
Like, if they don't want to channel what's canceled, then they can do that if they want.
Well, it's on, but that's going to make things
Dude,
difficult
that
from
ORL
there.
guys are bad, man.
He's hoping here to at least get this to tap-in range, but it is for birdie. Yeah, he had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there.
It's 851.
10, I mean, strikers.
It's 851. Striker's same time he is. Right
Safely
now.
in for par here at the
Yes, like
6th,
me is.
and he'll stay at
Fuck
1
you.
over.
Came in here and snowboarded, you know.
7th hole here at Sawgrass, Frank, a bit uncomfortable off the tee.
It is. It reminds
take
me a
your
little
boots
bit of
off?
the opening hole, much longer version, where when you stand on the tee and look at the green, it's a straightaway hole. But that fairway goes to the left and it comes back to the right. But they're all optical illusions.
Yeah, go get some game. Let's go get some game. Oh, is that Marshall? Is that Marshall? Who is that?
So Iona, this his second from the fairway.
He's got 122 yards to the front of the green. 130 is the number to the flag. The pin up front in the right-hand corner of the green.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
A long one coming up here for birdie. Oh, the pace was spot on. That ball somehow just decided not to go down. That one finished off. It's in for par, and he'll remain right where he is. TPC Sawgrass, the fabled stadium course designed by the legendary Pete Dye. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Novelo. And here at the 8th, Frank, most players are happy walking out of here with a par 3.
And the reason why, it's a very narrow entry to this green. It's just littered with bunkers around, left, behind, to the side, and even short. Once you get further up the green, though, even though this is sort of an undulating green, it starts to widen up. So don't get trapped into just looking at the front of this hole.
So that ball knocked down by the tree. Fortunately, he didn't get it squarely, and this lie should actually be okay. Now chipping up to the putting surface for this, his second shot. This is a 9-footer.
You know, being a female and all. Makes sense.
Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll stay right where he is.
Actually, I got a full cart right here. Never mind. I got 2 full carts. Oh my
Frank,
God,
what do you
where'd
make of
these
the
come
final
from?
hole here on the front side, the 583-yard par 5 ninth?
It just depends on how much you want to risk here. If you
Yeah,
hit
but
a
I
good
think this one
drive down
tastes
the
like
right
flowers.
side, it's certainly gettable for 2. But you can make an absolute
flowers.
mess here at 9.
this up the right side off the tee.
And a bug bit me on my butt.
So that ball nestles down in the rough. Just got to weigh a little bit on that tee ball.
The beauty of this par 5, so many different ways to play it. It'll be a little wayward, even with the tee shot or the second shot. But really, it's going to be about the third shot today. How close can you hit it?
Yeah. Thank the old lady.
Stickles. You can't see this. That sounds like our kind of warm-ups.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm over a half-second faster than these guys. Woo! We just laid a nice lap down.
That's literally like Brian's warm-ups, how they always go. Oh my god. I gotta show him that. Be like, yo, every year when we bring the car out for the first time, I don't think you don't even have as bad of a day as that one right there.
And you all gonna get hell divers.
I keep looking at that thing. It looks pretty good.
I got it. It's not bad.
Hell
It's
divers.
fun. It's fun when you play with other people.
I've been looking at it in Steam. I don't know.
You ever played Destiny?
I have only a couple times.
It kind of what reminds me of.
Oh, never in doubt. What a great putt that is. It's a birdie here at the 9th, and he'll go out in 36. It's an even par front side. Similar to the first hole, the 10th is a relatively short par 4, 424 yards, but it requires accuracy and some strategy. You have to put your ball in the right place. That dog leg left, you have trees on the right, and don't forget about that big bunker on the left-hand side. Solid, a good drive in the fairway. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
Yep, this is the
Looking at 101 yards to the front, 112 to the hole, standing on even par, looking to go under for the day.
What's up?
I ordered Flow Racing so I could watch the local track this year.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still
Track's
solid.
not having Flow Racing broadcast their shit.
Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Wow, really?
Got to be a little careful if
Yeah,
it gets
the
away on
only
them.
reason I got it so I can watch some of these kids at quarter midget raced and shit. And
I mean, if you never had Flow before that, you'll see how much is actually on there that you don't know. So it's still worth the money, for sure.
No, I understand how Flow works. I've been watching it illegally for years. But I actually paid for it this year.
Maybe you look to the heavens here. That didn't need much more.
Yeah, one of our local tracks is on there.
So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay at even par. All right, hole number 11 here at the TPC Sawgrass, 558 yards, par 5, no shortage of options, no shortage of hazards, Frank.
If there's one hole at TPC Sawgrass where you can literally leap out of your shoes,
he might run it because I mean the
it.
way the NASCAR's been doing it, they haven't been practicing until Saturday anyway, so there's a good chance. And they're only in North Wilkesboro for the All-Star race that weekend, so I'm hoping he's running there for that.
Usually, he's been running them all.
That's a fine tee shot, but it is a long, long way to this par 5.
As long as they're not running in the cuppers, yeah.
Does he know who the Savannah Bananas are?
Is it Ryan still in here?
No, but Wesley wants to play with your banana.
What did I say?
What'd she say to me?
What? Ask again.
Hey, Wesley, say what I said.
Savannah Bananas.
Savannah Bananas.
Yeah, the fucking gay ass baseball team.
And
Oh,
she
the
wants.
baseball team?
Yeah.
Show me them boobies.
What is your guys' deal,
does
dude?
know
This
them,
old lady.
What?
That's all.
Oh,
you
now
know,
you-
if you know.
I showed you them. They're the ones that
Yeah,
sing
they're
and
out.
play baseball.
They're all Savannah, Georgia.
Is it like the Globetrotters of baseball or something?
Yeah, but their uniforms are yellow, so it's better.
Well, that makes sense.
Hey,
Yeah.
dude, they got banana fucking headbands and shit.
Banana headbands.
Yeah.
Oh, that was unlucky too. If that ball had just slowed down, it could have been an eagle putt. Just kept going. Oh, just over the back.
Daylight coming, me one go home.
600 is line the line or freaking at the rubber man all the time.
8 feet remaining here for birdie. Oh, missed it right. Just didn't have the right line. So that brushed in for par here at 11, and he'll stay at level par.
They like.
Now to the short par 4 12. It was redesigned for the 2017 players. Certainly you can drive it, but there is some risk involved. And that's the way it should be for a par 4 this short. That water on the left is right up against the green. So players have to make a decision here.
Well, it's definitely, probably, yeah.
What can I say except you're welcome? Through the tides, the sun, the sky.
And a splash of sand there. Is this ball going to wind up in the bunker off the tee? The tee shot collected here, now a short one for his second.
You're right, right? Every bedtime,
Just too tough to control out of the sand. That one unable to hold the green. It'll run off into the short stuff.
Why is Kurt Busch in Seattle? Headed to a Seattle Kraken hockey game tonight.
I wish he'd go back and run a couple more NHRA races. That was cool. Did you see that? Were you in the drag race?
No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And he'll remain right where he is. Well, on this back nine here at TPC Sawgrass, you know that the 17th as a par 3 gets all the attention. But don't forget about this 181-yard 13. Really a beautiful little hole and plenty of trouble as well.
Why not?
Fucking concussed, but.
Set a new bar.
Doesn't that shit get better?
Your what hurts?
What?
That one safely on the putting surface. This would be a big bonus if it went in, more than likely just trying to get this one close.
Wesley, what you need to ask her is, I got a scenario for you. If you were to sit on my face and I just stopped breathing, would you feel guilty? That's a good question.
That is a good question.
You'll really know.
8-foot putt here.
Ask it.
If she feels guilty, you'll know to kick her to the curb.
Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And he'll stay right where he is. of the most demanding holes on this golf course, the 14th, 481-yard par 4.
If ever you want a litmus test at TPC Sawgrass on who's playing well, check the tee shots on 14. If you strike it down here, you know you're driving the ball well. Too often we see people messing with the mounds on the right.
What the hell's a poopa?
But hey, at least he's eating good tonight.
She's a keeper, bud. That's every man's fantasy to go out like that.
Exactly.
Or blowing a nut.
And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine.
A poopa.
Frank, there's a lot to factor in on this approach at the 14th.
You can favor right side of this green and sort of allow the contours of the green just to move that ball
Usually
to the
after
left.
women have children. Kind of like a bump above their vagina that is there now.
Tummy.
No, it's below the tummy.
Whatever, dude. I'd love to suffocate cheeks deep, but
Did you know if you have sex while you're camping, it's fucking intense?
That's well played. And now a good look at birdie.
idiots would get a kick out of that.
This for birdie now at
You guys gotta
14.
get out more.
And he's got to be happy with this ball wind up. Just slightly uphill, looks almost dead straight.
Dove, if you and I went camping together and you woke up.
Yeah,
with
maybe a
acid
little
in
defensive
your
there,
belly,
as that'll come up short.
What the fuck? That's
No
fucked up,
issues
bro.
there. It is a par here
Real
at
question
14.
is, someone offered you $1
And
million
he'll
to
remain
blow him. Are you
right
gonna
where
blow
he
him?
is.
For $1 million? Why the fuck not?
15th hole here at TPC
I'll take
Sawgrass
the $1
is
million
a
myself.
470-yard par 4. Dogleg right with a drive
Hey,
through an
you know
alley
what?
of trees and
$1
over
million
water.
is $1 million.
This tee
baby.
shot
This
is not
fag is
for the
not
faint
gonna
of
fucking
heart.
be listening to that. Hey Jerry, you want to go vacation? Do you want,
I didn't ask you. I asked Dove.
I asked
You
you.
dumb fuck.
$1 million. Where
it all starts.
Would you do it?
No,
Yep.
I wouldn't.
That's good.
Bert,
I wouldn't, dude. I wouldn't do it for $1 zillion. Dude.
Couldn't ask for anything better.
One time.
Split the
Just
fairway.
one
time.
And now another
No.
go
Where it
at
all
this
starts.
second shot.
If you say that, dude, you are gay.
no.
You
Not
said you would do
necessarily.
it.
Yeah,
Dude,
for $1 million.
Right.
Dude, I wouldn't do it to save my children's life, dude.
I don't care how much you give me or what the
Well,
fuck you do.
had a
I'm
good
not
lie in the
putting another
fairway,
man's
but
dick in
couldn't
my
do
mouth.
anything with it. That comes up woefully short.
Ever. It's not ever.
For $1 million? No.
I'd take $1 million.
No.
It's like 3 minutes of your time.
He has a 12-footer here.
You remember when the colonists stood in line to register their muskets? Yeah, me neither. Never happened.
Not quite online, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Okay, a bogey here at the 15th. And he's going to fall back now. 2-1 over
You
par.
want it in the number 7 real tree.
Frank, I think one of the things that fans love about this gauntlet, 16, 17, and 18, each hole has that sort of hold your breath moment. Certainly 17, we know when that ball's in the air, you're holding your breath. Is it wet or dry? 16, same on that second shot. You're holding your breath wondering, where is it? Right in the water or left with a chance for 3?
That's why you don't want to get too sloppy on that tee shot. A lot of people look at 16 because there's a wide fairway and they think just get it down there. But the extra 10 or 15 yards, there's a little ridge down that left side. If you catch that, the ball will kick good 20 yards further forward. 20 yards
I
is
get
too
pussy all
close.
the time, and
I'd
so does
much
Ryan,
rather go
I
into
mean,
17 with a
just
4-iron than a 2-iron.
Dude, I had to clear up my phone last night because I had so many.
that is
fucking
right
videos
and
that
way
was taking up all
offline.
my memory.
Errant tee shot here, Rich, but you're going to have to muscle this one out of the rough.
should be interesting.
Be funny.
Tell you something on Messenger there.
Didn't
Ryan.
you do that with Alex and?
Yeah, I'm doing Striker's old lady one of these days too. She wants to do it.
Oh,
That
Larson was in the
fun.
truck
We should do
tonight
it.
too, huh?
We're talking.
We're
Ryan was talking about
we'll
doing a
get Jerry's
podcast
old
with
lady
both
on
of
there.
us.
I literally
We're-
thought you were gonna say something else.
Dude, she is horned up,
The other
dude.
thing you do with
Slayer.
3 people. Anyways, all right. So Brewerton's right there, and then Cicero. That's where Weedsport is, and then that's Fulton. They're all within like
Yeah, they're all close.
really close to each other.
Larson didn't look like he was doing too good tonight in that truck. Or wait, no, that's not Larson. That's what's his
They
name, the
read the
black guy.
water, so when it snows, you're fucked.
She didn't hit the wall.
Okay, not too bad there. Putter's let him down a few times, but this for birdie. Nope, I could have erased the bogey from the previous hole, but no dice there. Lets him down again. Could not get it to go. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he'll stay right where he is.
How ball does she throw?
Frank, it's the moment that makes it tough, isn't that right?
Yeah, you've made that walk from 16 green. It's 80 yards to the tee here. So as you walk along, and if your eyes venture to the right, you see it all in front of you. You see the crowd behind, and you realize this is the shortest par 3 on the golf course. But you also, if you think a little too hard, everything that you've seen over the years flashes through your mind.
He doesn't have the hook yet. I'm gonna work on that eventually.
Dude, grab her get her a wrist guard, dude, to where it forces her to release it.
Well, I have the glove with it's got the metal for the wrist.
Yeah.
What are you gonna say?
Actually, dude, is there an extra one?
Dude, the best advice I ever got was fucking just pretend you're shaking the wall's hand. And it'll fucking rotate.
Yeah.
World of Outlaws late model features. They must have been with him just for a second.
Yep, you got to consider any shot on the green could be a good one here at 17, right? A look here for birdie at 17.
Yeah, and it's certainly no gimme from this length. It would be a Brucey bonus to find the bottom of the cup. Main consideration has to be about pace.
I've shot a 181 high left-handed.
Better than me, dude. I shot
think
like
I ever-
150.
I don't think I ever came that close ever again either. I think 140 was my second best, and I can't get over that anymore.
Like I said, my best is 150 with like 17 fucking gutter balls.
It's very inconsistent.
I just hate two-handed bowlers, dude.
That's right.
Needed a touch more speed, and that would have gone in.
You might as well just throw the fucking ball straight at that point.
No problems there. That's par here at 17. And he'll remain right where he is. Now to the final hole here at TPC Sawgrass, 462-yard par 4. Frank, is this one of the toughest finishing holes in the sport?
It is, because the simple reason you've played 17 holes and the job isn't done yet.
Favorite ball I ever had was the fucking Hammer Black Widow, bud.
And this ball absolutely piped. It is right down the middle. Second shot now, and has to be careful because that breeze can be tricky at his back. You don't want to overclub.
First ball I ever broke 200 with was a Storm Franklin. Or 250.
Nick Hoffman's pretty good in the late model this year.
Yeah, he's been doing pretty good.
Better than he was last year.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you believe in love after love.
Yeah, it finished on the green.
I can
Let's take it
feel
back.
inside me say,
Iona's
I really
down there.
don't
This
think
for birdie.
it's strong
Yeah, it's a
enough.
long putt, so pace is
No.
important, but there's not a whole lot to it. I fancy the chances of getting this close.
After love.
I can feel something. Oh, fucking A. Fucking.
Nope, that was never going to climb that hill, and he has left himself a tester coming up.
Wesley,
There's 5 feet
ask
left.
her how much a ton is in pounds.
Why?
Because women can't math, dude.
How much is a ton in
Ton.
pounds?
Yep.
3,000.
You know how much a ton is in pounds?
Off the top of my head, no. But I feel like this is
2,000.
very joke.
Easy. Next question.
Yeah, that's a good putt.
Huh?
It is
One
in
time?
for his
It's
par here at
2,000.
18. That will be an opening round score of
Did you guess
73.
that?
So our featured golfer well back after round 1, and now likely in a fight just to play the weekend.
I think they were in a different zip code today, Rich. It was like watching two different players, really the ones at the top of the leaderboard and, well, our cherished featured player. Not that good today.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long, everybody.
That was 10 days earlier. You smell good. Smell yourself.
Where'd Gay Boy go? Target.
No, he probably was wild. Doing something wrong.
Ooh. I'm watching the race.
Congratulations.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the home course of the PGA Tour, TPC
I like Brandon
Sawgrass,
Shepherd, but
it's
he's still
live
out there.
second-round coverage of the players.
Probably got a good chance.
Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. The Pepperdine man, Sahith Tagala, is your leader. He's at 9 under. Second round here at the Players, and Frank, our featured golfer, the rookie, kind of stumbled coming out of the gates yesterday. Now they find themselves a long way back here. At this point, I would have to think the goal is just do what you can to make the cut and play the weekend. What do you think?
Yeah, and failing that too, getting something out of the round. Whenever you play a brand new golf course to you, against a field as strong as this, you've got to try and take something out of it. Was I comfortable? Did I have the right shots? Do I think my game equates to the best players in the world? All those little questions, there's a chance to answer that today. So even if they don't make the weekend, that level of comfort to try and get as close as possible to it should be the goal today.
Going to have to give this
O.J.
a
Simpson's
pretty
dad.
good thump. This is well back there and into the hill.
I think his son did it.
Blue Jays?
Yeah, that's a little more uphill than you think, and that's going to come up a bit short. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he'll stay right where he is. Frank, what do you make of the par 5 second?
Doglegs to the left, so there's a decision to be made here all the time, but a good hooking tee shot, that takes the trees on the left out of play, and even the rough on the right. Good tee shot here. I've seen people get home with as little as a 5-iron.
He's running barefoot.
Fuck.
Well, somehow the ball's got through the other side of the tree and really hadn't lost that much yardage.
I can't hear you. What'd you say?
Wasn't Bobby Pierce the one with the Davenport and I forgot who else it was?
Yeah.
Way back earlier in the year.
Yeah.
That pause. That's fucking froze. There we go. We're good.
Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday, and a chance for another one today. Oh, that took a look. I thought it might catch that right edge, but it didn't get there. That finished off for par here with the second, and he'll remain right where he is. Now to the par 3 third, 177 yards. Not overly difficult if you hit the proper shot off the tee, get it to the right quadrant on this green. Without question, you can walk out of here with a deuce, with a birdie.
It's all about the hole.
It's all about them balls in her mouth.
Don't stay up too late.
McCready and that Rocket 1 chassis is not doing shit.
No. That's a fast car, too.
It is. It's a house car, too.
Hudson O'Neal, when he was in it, he won all the
Yeah,
time.
nicely done. Front right portion of the green and a look coming for birdie. Let's bring in Nota Begay the third for a look at birdie.
And a very manageable look here. Just the slightest of movements to the left, but mostly level.
Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par. And he'll stay right where he is. This is really a fun hole here at TPC Sawgrass. A lot of excitement, a lot of action. A short par 4. The fourth is only 384 yards. The trouble here on that second shot, you can see the water in front. If you're not accurate, you misjudge the distance, you can pay a stiff price. So tempting to go for it right, but that's a very smart layup. Gonna leave a simple little wedge shot into this fourth green. 93 yards is the number as he sets for his second.
It might have been perhaps a little conservative, but right in the heart of the green.
18 feet from the bottom of the cup. Got it there, but not quite on target. Oh, how fortunate is that? Off the railroad tie and straight up onto the green. What a break. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he'll remain right where he is. Now to the 5th. This long par 4 thought to be one of the most difficult holes on the front side here at the TPC Sawgrass.
Yeah, if you've got plenty of length in the bag, you can almost take it directly over the bunker on the right. But if you're not as long, you have to air down that left side.
Exactly. We've got to throw a caution. We're only 9 laps away from the end.
We've already seen some narrow landing areas on these first few holes. Number 5, no different, and that is really a good tee shot there.
Let go pulling right there.
Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie.
Fuck, you got fucking 9 laps.
He's good.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and he'll stay right where he is. On now to the 6th, the hole that Pete Dye called the most beautiful hole at TPC Sawgrass. It's a par 4 at 393 yards. The water is self-evident left, framed by a long bunker that shapes the left side of the fairway. Up near the green, precision's important as there are no fewer than 7 bunkers of various sizes waiting to swallow up errant approach shots.
That fucking rut in the middle there.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine.
Wesley.
What?
Pull up.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and
like
far
drag
from
race,
the
let's see if
best
you
shot
know
I've
buddy.
seen today.
Yep.
They're even doing a double file.
Delaware
style.
Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he'll remain right where he is.
Most of the time they do double behind the leader. Or caution that, not
We
counting.
now arrive at the 451-yard par 4-7, slight dog leg right with a seemingly endless fairway bunker and lateral water hazard running almost the entire length of the left side of the hole.
Irons are pulled up now. Got that
Speed record?
World's fastest Honda Civic stock chassis.
Did the E-Racer production video?
I couldn't tell you what video you're watching. So
And let the G2A spring sail in. Gabe Rip.
As picturesque as they come, that is right down the middle.
You got it, you too.
From the fairway nota, this his second.
148 yards left to the hole. Pin about medium depth, though it is on the left side.
202.
What?
202 miles an hour. Can run with the pro stops.
6 seconds, too.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realise if you just miss hit the middle of the club by a quarter of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
He gave that a pretty good run. A little short, but that's not bad. Nah, got it out there too far. It was trying to come back, but couldn't get there. That one in. It is a bogey here at the 7th. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. Frank's 17 here at TPC Sawgrass gets all the attention when you look at the par 3s. Justifiably so. But number 8 is a daunting challenge in its own right.
It is. Longest of the 4 par 3s. Plus, it's just littered with bunkers around the side, the back, and the front.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. I think I'd be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll remain at 2 over par. Frank, the 9th is really a good par 5, isn't it?
There's so many options here. Just play it away, sort of 3-wood it down there, then go to the right and sort of wedge it on the green. But it's very tempting, especially in the right wind conditions. And that's if they're coming over your shoulder for a right-hander from right to left. Then this par 5 is very reachable.
Yeah, that one going to chase down the fairway a little, and it'll wind up perfect. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. Chance now to make the turn with some momentum for birdie. No, that's too straight. Needed to play that outside the hole and right edge. That's a tough break. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that will make this a front 9 of 37, 1 over par. We start the inward 9 with a 424-yard par 4 dogleg left with trees on the right and a large bunker down the left.
Hoffman's just doing everything right.
And that will do just fine. Now Noda, his second from the fairway.
Well, he's looking at 108 yards to the front of the green, 143 to the hole. Have to calculate the wind coming from right to left.
No, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
10-foot putt left. Yes, rolls it right in. A birdie here at 10. And he's able to get it back to 1 over. Let's go to the 11th now. It's a par 5 and a fun hole, Frank. You can make anything from 3 to 7 here.
And that's why, as the start of the back 9, especially on a Sunday, this becomes such a pivotal hole to start a run. Big body of sand down the left side that sometimes the longer hitters can get close to with the tee shot, but really it's the second shot. If you can reach this par 5 and 2, it's a very narrow green. The layup, that's actually an awkward layup, Rich, because you've got to push that ball to the left side, almost like a zigzag approach.
Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Nine feet remaining here for birdie.
Hand out the window, even. Yeah.
Yes, good start to this backside. Back-to-back birdies here at 10 and 11. And he's got it back to even par. Up now, hole number 12. It's a short one, 358-yard, par 4.
This can catch you off guard. If you just try and hit the ball on the fairway, if you're on the middle of the fairway, the left side, you will have a blind second shot. So ideally, hit it down that right side of the fairway if you want to see the flag.
Well, that's on a pretty good line so far. Well, they claim it's a reachable par 4. We haven't seen a whole lot of people do it today. We just saw it right there. Well done.
Well, I think it was a piece of metal.
That had a pretty good line. Very close to going in. How about the run here? That a third consecutive birdie. And he's going to need a little bit more of that as he is still 2 shots outside the cut line on this Friday. Frank, 17 gets so much attention here at the TPC Sawgrass, but 13 par 3 is exciting in its own right.
It is, and it's actually more difficult than 17. One of the reasons it's longer, and also the green here. 17 obviously has two sections in it, front and top. This has, I don't think there's a flat piece on it. And every now and again we watch a ball roll all over this green and actually find the cup for the odd ace.
Not just a golfer, but a craftsman. Love the way he worked that shot.
Cool.
We haven't seen many closer than this all day. It's for birdie. Oh, everything going right now. That a 4th consecutive birdie. And that's going to put him within a stroke of the current cut line, so he's likely going to need at least one more of these if he wants to play the weekend. 14, 481 yards is a stout hole. This one absolutely requires every ounce of your attention if you're going to get out of here with a 4. Well, look out. That is way right.
So, he's actually human. A fairway miss. That one goes into the rough. I wonder what's going to happen next.
Not a big issue, though it is in the rough. Should have a go at this one. Second shot now, 14th hole.
Yeah, they do a podcast together every week.
Well, bunkers are the name of the game here at 14, and that's going to end up in one of the smaller ones that dot this green. Okay, safely on the putting surface out of the sand. Would have maybe like to run that up a little further, but that's not the worst shot in the world. Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. He's going to need to come up with a few birdies in short order if he wants to play the weekend. Such a good stretch of holes coming off that difficult 14th, now to the 470-yard par 4 15th. Again, demanding, and this tee shot, you have to be on your game. As simple as that. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
130 yards left to the flag. It's a nice round number. Pin, front right. It's a sneaky one.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
Nope. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th, and he'll stay at 2 under. You licking your chops here, Frank, as a player when you get to this tee box?
Well, it's an opportunity. A 4 here certainly makes the mood better when you walk to 17 and then 18. So a 4 here is more than just making a birdie on a par 5.
Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. That is starting right. Got to be careful over there. Oh, and let's hope that's not a precursor of things to come. It is into the lake here at 16. So now, with the drop taken, this is going to be his 4th shot into this par 5. Oh, how about the touch right there? Very well done.
Hard to do much better than that. It was nearly perfect.
Okay, that one finished off for a par. but that may just mean it's going to take a birdie-birdie finish to see him through to the weekend. Everyone who's been there will tell you the walk from 16 green to 17 tee is one of the nervier walks you will ever make in this sport, and for good reason. Wonderfully done to about 2 or 3 feet. That is not easy to do here at 17. So this has been an absolute clinic, and that nearly the Kappa with a hole-in-one, but instead it is just a tap-in birdie. Now to the 18th hole here at TPC Sawgrass, 462-yard par 4. Frank, and another example of visual intimidation from the designer, Pete Dye.
Those wooden bulkheads that go all the way down the left side of 18 give you like an optical illusion, Rich. And there's not a single fairway bunker on the right to give you something specifically to aim at. So you've got to fixate on one of those trees. This is not a hole where you want to be looking at anything other than a specific target.
From the fairway nota, this is second.
150 left to the hole, pin sitting on the right. Gap wedge in the air. This has got to get up.
That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green light special, really. Come up considerably short.
This from about 10 feet. Okay, a good putt, able to save par here at 18, and that will be a score of 68 here in round 2. So a disappointing end to the tournament for our featured golfer heading home following these 2 rounds after failing to make the cut.
Time for a little introspective look. What we did well, what we didn't, and then back to the drawing board.
So for Frank Nobilo, Notable Gay III, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.